Hello to my Cancers, and we are still in this first quarter moon phase, Cancers. By now, you're either have already watched you've either already watched the full buck moon video over on the Patreon side, or you going to watch it, or you're not over there. But either way, I appreciate your support. We're going to get into your reading. This is going to be the second part of your video. I'm sending lots of positive energy for you to you all this week to come. And like I said, we're in the first quarter moon phase. So first quarter moon phase is not only about setting intentions, but it's also putting action behind those intentions. The moon is in Libra, and it'll be moving into Scorpio after that. And so this video is for the 15th of July through the 22nd of July. So let's get into it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Coming back, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's get into it, Cancers. Let's go. So yeah, I want to say that your previous video was about if you see something, if you feel something, since you're the I feel sign, right? I feel the I feel sign. You're the mother and money sign of the zodiac, not because more money is attracted to Cancers more so than anybody else. It's because you all are a pretty frugal sign. Homebodies, you know how to, how to find a good bargain and find a good deal. But you're also the I feel sign. So you want to listen to your intuition. When you want to listen to those feelings about things, whether it's you or people that's connected to you, right? You want to pay attention to those feelings. You don't want to just brush over those things. It doesn't matter who it is. As the mother of the zodiac, being connected to, like I said in the previous video, being connected to any type of bullying or aggressive type of spirits can really distort your gifts, and it can take away from these peaceful relationships, these peaceful and harmonious relationships that Source is trying to connect you with. As a matter of fact, it can actually slow down and block the flow of your money, and it can cause even health issues because Pentacles is also connected to health. Health is wealth, right? So it can cause a bunch of stress. It's just unnecessary to be connected to. Just think about the mother, the zodiac, being connected to bullying and just aggressive types of spirits. Like, that don't even make, it shouldn't, did you imagine like being the mother of the zodiac and just being connected to aggressive spirits? Nah. So yeah, you would not want to. That's not very nurturing. So let's get into it. You got bullies as adults. You got bullies as kids type of spirits. So let's get into it. Let's see what's in your cards. And let's see, we got some more good news for you. Here we have the Eight of Swords. Here we also have the Ace of Pentacles. Here we also have the Knight of Cups. Here we also have the Four of Cups. Here we have the Sun card. And then also the Nine of Cups. Starting out with the Eight of Swords, right? That's a form of self-sabotage. Some kind of partnership is trying to come in. Some kind of partnership is coming in. And Source is saying you can save yourself, right? You can save yourself. And I said in the previous video is that when you feel something and Source is like, okay, I want you to speak up. This is air. This is air. I want you, your head and heart shouldn't be at war with each other where somebody's like not connecting the dots. I don't know my worth. I don't know my value. I'm waiting on one thing to happen before I speak up about something else. So it's like, no, it's all connected in the spirit sense, right? Here we have the Knight of Cups. That's how you're going to save yourself. Here we also have the Four of Cups here. And so Source is saying somebody's going to be very grateful that they spoke up and not think if I speak up too soon, I'm going to sabotage something. I'm going to sabotage myself. I'm going to sabotage a situation. So it's just like, no, you're not. You're going to feel 1,000% better. You didn't sabotage anything. Here we have the Nine of Cups. Because like we saw in a previous video, you had two towers. Two tower moments is actually your protection. It's an upheaval that's happening, but you're divinely protected. And like I said in the previous video, for those people who are new, you can go back and watch the previous video. And it's really just pretty much titled, basically, feel something... basically it's like feel something, pray, then say something. And the number connected to that is number 28. You can go back and watch that video because this is the second part of that. But yeah, when instead of feeling stuck or feeling like you're restricted, I don't really know what to say. If I speak up, I don't know what to say, right? So it's just saying, Operate in purpose. What is your purpose? What is your purpose? Why are you here on planet Earth? Why are you here? And so head and heart, you looking for the the connection. You're looking for the connection. When we talk about operating from the heart chakra, you're looking for connection. You're looking for equanimity. You're looking for forgiveness. You're looking for operating from a frequency of love, right? So head and heart may be at war with each other, but source is saying something is riding on it. Some kind of a partnership is riding on something. And again, while it's not just about money, Pentacles is also about health, right? So somebody's health could be at risk, also connecting to something as well. So source is saying you are you can save yourself. You can save yourself because nobody's coming to save anybody, but you can save yourself from just kind of sort of sitting around and just like, ruminating. It's like a person who's just ruminating on something, and so sources say, no. You can save yourself by staying in a posture of gratitude. Thank you, Source, for giving me the words to say, to speak up, to say something. Thank you for giving me the words to say something, right? You're not going to sabotage yourself. You're not going to, because Source will tell you exactly what to say. Source will tell you exactly what to say. So let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what else we got going on here. Source will give you something. So somebody's going to feel much better when you are obedient. Like I said, this is your sun sign, even though I'm speaking to wherever Cancer is in your birth chart. And this is the second part of that video that was that uploaded on Saturday, I want to say the 13th, or yes, it's going to upload, I believe, on the 14th. I feel like this video is going to upload on the 14th. So yeah, so it's the second one to the video that's dated. I think the first one uploaded on the 13th, and this video is going to upload on the 14th. So that first one was Cancer number 28. Feel something, pray, then say something. Here's how it's all connected to your blessings. So yeah, because I see a lot of your wishes being fulfilled. Here's the Justice card, right? So, like I said, when the moon is in Libra, as when you watch the video, the moon will be in Libra. Source is saying to you, when the moon is in Libra, this is moving towards, like, taking the initiative to say you're moving towards more peaceful and harmonious relationships, right? And so this is where you're not just sitting on something. When you're connecting with energies, when you've seen that same type of spirit of vain and vengeful energies who like to disrupt people's peace in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So somebody has dealt with those types of energies in the past, and so vain and vengeful. So if you know somebody else is dealing with that kind of stuff and they don't know that they're dealing with that, they may be completely oblivious to it for whatever reason. Source is saying you can pray to Source for clarity and how you should say something, right? Have them to do the mirror work, have them to know their worth, their value, and so they can have clarity too when they're sitting around, feeling like they can't get it right. They feel like things are not working for them. Here we have the Devil card. Yeah. So it cuts out their fear, their doubt, their uncertainty as well. Here we also have the Queen of Cups here. Yeah, so it's showing you have compassion for yourself and also compassion for other people. You're pouring into something. You're helping people to know that they're good enough, that they're worthy. So, like I said, especially when they're dealing with energies who are, like I said, chained to their demons of fear, doubt, uncertainty. And they're under some kind of judgment. So it seems like justice and judgment are in your favor as a result of it, because like I said, when there are people who are chained to fear, doubt, uncertainty, and feeling like they're not good enough or feeling like they're not worthy, Source is saying, and you're wondering, like struggling for the words to say, I don't really know what I should say. I feel like I would sabotage myself, or I may say put them in danger or something. Source is saying, no. Source is going to tell you exactly what to say. You're protected and so are they. So yeah. So Source is going to cover you and make sure you're moving strategically. So yeah, Source is definitely covering you, making sure you're moving so you can get some rest. You can get some rest. Yeah. Your anxiety about a situation is going to be coming to an end, because see all these light bulbs right here, all these ideas are coming up, popping up in your head. All these ideas. You read more books. All these ideas are coming through. Like it's like sources just telling you. Like it's like literally sources giving you the script. It's like you literally reading a script that source is telling you to say. That's why your anxiety is going to go away, because source is telling you exactly what to say. Like you reading a script word for word verbatim. So say, tell them this, tell them this, tell them this, tell them this. And you're like, oh my God, okay, it's just rolling off your tongue. It's just telling you. So here we had the 9 of Pentacles here. So like I said, I see some kind of a new partnership coming through, and it's going to be quite lucrative, right? Legacy wealth, like a double legacy wealth here. Yeah, double legacy wealth here. Looking at your cards, double legacy wealth. So this is good. This is really, really good, because I feel like in that hermit mode, that's in receiving mode. So while you're in hermit crab shell mode, Cancer, downloads are coming to you. It's like memories are coming to you. Like when you sit there and you're like, okay, you didn't know your worth and didn't know your value, and you sold yourself short, maybe to a job or to something, organization, and you didn't know your worth or your value where you are today. And you're dealing with people who don't know their worth and their value today, no matter what their age is. Source is saying to you, and you know that there's some energies around them that's up to no good. Source is saying, and Source is putting it on your heart to help them. Help them. So here we have the 4 of Swords. Here we also have the Knight of Swords. Here we have the Hermit card. Here we also have the Page of Pentacles, the Justice card again, and also the 6 of Cups. Justice card again. Yep, Justice card again. Yep, so. Yeah, so somebody has been indecisive about 2 situations in particular. Yeah, somebody has been indecisive about 2 situations in particular. Just almost like, you don't know whether they're going to judge you or you feel like they're going to feel like you judging them, or whatever the case may be. But Source is like, all that out, that's too much overthinking. When Source is trying to tell somebody to, hey, look, speak up, that's too much thinking. You don't know if they're going to judge you or vice versa. Source is like, I'm telling you to say something. Here we had a 4 of Swords here. The Knight of Swords. The Hermit card came out twice. The 6 of Cups. Source wants somebody to move in childlike faith. Source wants somebody to move in childlike faith, because your wishes are being fulfilled both in your personal and your professional life. But again, 2 situations in particular. You and somebody, I feel like, are in hermit mode, hermit crab mode, and Source is trying to download some information into your spirit. 9, yeah, and Page of Pentacles. And so somebody's going to feel like they have a whole new lease on life. Somebody's going to feel like, it just feels liberating when you feel like, okay, I'm being obedient to Source. Source is telling me to say something. Okay, I'm asked Source, say, how do you want me to say something? I don't want, the feel again, somebody gonna feel like they being judged, or maybe somebody feel like you judging them or whatever. But remember, the devil is the author of chaos and confusion, fear, doubt, obsessions, all of that mess, just creating a bunch of mess. So yeah, I feel like somebody's been grossly overthinking something. I feel like somebody's grossly overthinking something. So some wishes are definitely being fulfilled here. So yeah, the Death card. So it's gonna be death to the fear. Something is gonna be over, right? Death to some kind of a judgment, like feeling like, okay, somebody gonna eventually say, you know what, I don't care. I'm not gonna be indecisive anymore. I don't care about, somebody judging me or whatever. I'm gonna do what's right. That's what I'm saying. I feel like somebody's gonna stop being indecisive about stuff and say, I'm overthinking this. I need to speak up. I need to get on the light side of number 8. The dark side of the number 8 is, succumbing to passive and powerless behavior, or egotistical, materialistic, and forceful. I'm gonna get on the light side of the number 8. Because I'm feeling like here's a number six. I mean, six of pentacles right here. Somebody at this point, somebody don't feel like they don't care about being accepted and approved by people at this point. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles right here. See this crab right here? You already know your worth and know your value. Somebody don't care about being accepted and being approved by people anymore at this point. I see you being booked and busy and not burdened, carrying other people's burdens and bitterness and all of that other stuff. So here we have High Priestess energy right here, right? So somebody's going to use their intuition. You know, somebody's a High Priestess energy. Somebody's operating in purpose, you know, and so here we have the King of Swords. I see you sitting on your throne and I see you just using your wisdom. See you sitting on your throne using your wisdom. Here we have the Four of Wands here. Yeah. Four of Wands here. Here we also have the Seven of Wands here. I see you being able to defend your decision to move forward without coming across as defensive. Yeah, I feel like somebody is like, yeah, I feel like somebody is, yeah, we have the Four of Wands here. Yeah. Somebody is definitely just kind of say basically like, you know, the light side of the number four. Like the four is the earth number, and somebody is just basically is saying, you know, death to fear, doubt, uncertainty. You're not carrying other people's secrets. You're not carrying other people's anger or rage or bitterness about stuff. You're not carrying their gossip, whatever people doing. You're not carrying all that. You somebody saying they're gonna do the right thing. So, not sure who that's for, but I see you sitting on your throne, showing a lot of compassion. You are somebody's wish fulfilled, and they are your wish fulfilled. Because again, you're not going to sabotage yourself looking at this. Because again, I feel like somebody has refused to carry somebody else's bitterness and their rage or whatever. It's two energies that's been trying to cause somebody. It's just been a lot of, like I said, you know, like just I want to say like trying to control somebody's universe, like saying a whole lot of stuff and talking about a whole lot of stuff that just make people feel like they worthless and all of this, just saying a bunch of mess. Take a leap of faith. Yeah, crown chakra cleanse. You are who they prayed for. Archangel Michael, the dispenser of justice, is with you. So your laughter is medicine. But ask Source for clarity. Put yourselves first. It's you versus you. You know, make room for a new blessing. But your peace is paramount. Time to do a sacral chakra cleanse. And the spy is now turned on somebody. Somebody apologizes for hurting you. And, you know, the angel of prophecy and wisdom is with you. And then listen to your intuition. And somebody misses you. So whoever this is misses you. So prepare for an increase in pay, but wealth is within your reach. Wealth is within your reach. So take only what resonates with you. Take only what resonates with you. Take only what resonates with you. Yeah. But somebody's going to feel like it's not that your burden to carry other people's burdens on your shoulders anymore. That's why you're going to be able to defend your decision to move on from that. Just I got to feel like I got to carry other people's burdens on my shoulders. I'm not doing that, you know, because they want to hide something. I'm not carrying that on my shoulders anymore when it could actually cause, you know, some people like a disruption of their peace, and then it can really hurt some people. So this is worth. So you have been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. You are love itself. Yeah. So let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, somebody feels almost like they tied to something, like they tethered to something. For it lives in the silk of my binding, the knots in my truth, the eye of becoming, the witness swallowed in stillness. Yeah, somebody feels like they tied to something. You know, like I say, like they just feel like they, if they feel like they speak up, that they say something, they feel like they somehow tied up, or they're gonna be judged, or whatever the case may be, instead of operating in faith. So, hmm. A time to give rather than a time to take. When the moon is in Virgo, this is where somebody's gonna have to really analyze the situation and remove themselves from being connected to other people's drama. That's what a moon in Virgo really is about. It's just like being saying, okay, a moon in Virgo is so meticulous that it can find the smallest details and stuff and unravel themselves from other people's drama. Like, okay, that's what somebody's going to have to really go into. Like, okay, I need to look at this something with a fine tooth comb so I can unravel myself from something, so I can make the right decision in something. That would be like, do I have any connection with something? Like, do I have pictures, text messages, emails, anything that can unravel me, like detach me from something so I'm not connected to something, so I can make the right decision connecting, to something, right? So that's what I'm seeing here in the cards. Let's see. What else? No, yeah, because somebody feel like somebody's trying to tie somebody to something, or, but like I said, I can defend. I see you can defend your decision to move on from something without even coming across as defensive. Where are the other? Hold on. Yeah, 888. I am abundant. Yeah, so as you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow. Okay, so let's get this out again. So, as you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. Right? So 888. So I feel like somebody, well, like what I was saying before the camera cut off, Cancer, is that there are energies that are trying to tie you into something. They're trying to tie you into something. And I'm talking to you wherever Cancer is in your birth chart. They're trying to tie you into something, but what you're really tied, so you're going to have to meticulously ask Source for clarity in that. What is it that you need to, what is it that you're not, what is it? Is anything physical that you're connecting something to? Is it something that you're connected to that you need to detach from? Is it pictures? Is it emails? Is it what is it? Is it do you need to cut off certain friends? Do you need to stop talking to certain colleagues? Like, what is it that you need to detach? What do you need to cut off? Something you need to cut off. Somebody needs to go into prayer, because what it's really saying is because you're actually attached to somebody else who also needs to cut off this whole mindset of wanting to be accepted and wanting to be approved by people, and they need to also cut off that same kind of mindset. If that makes sense to somebody, it's like somebody needs to cut off the same kind of mindset. And it's like y'all both have the answers to each other. That's why you have the High Priestess energy here. That's like you both of them have the answers to each other's problems. In a sense, if that makes any sense to somebody, like y'all both have the answers to each other's problem. But again, somebody is just like overthinking something. Like somebody's overthinking and like just living in your head or something, like instead of just talking. So whoever that is, wondering if somebody's like, okay, am I good enough? Am I worthy? Should I speak up? I'm not really sure. Fear. That's the author of confusion, the devil card, author of confusion. So that's when you're going to source and asking for clarity. But for somebody, whoever is single, who desires to be in a romantic relationship, I see that's one of somebody's wishes being fulfilled. I see new and exuberant love coming across somebody's path. And I do see, like I said, again, it's the same thing, that feeling about, should I speak up? Should I ask questions? Should I just sit here and wait for somebody to tell me something about their love language? Or should I just wait until they say something that's offensive? And then I go, see, they're not it. That's not the person because I knew eventually they were going to tell on themselves. So it's just trying to break somebody out of that. So that's what I'm seeing here in your cards. It's like this judgment card coming out. Right here is letting me know that somebody is so afraid of being judged by people that they're just kind of living in their head and overthinking things instead of speaking up and asking questions and talking and engaging in conversation, with people. So I don't know who that's for, but that number 8 right here is like, it's three karmic ties that just need to be cut, like the just a whole, like, doing an injustice to yourself of wanting to be accepted and approved, and being tethered to certain types of, like, a mindset of fear, doubt. I wonder if people gonna think what they gonna think. So that's what I'm saying for somebody in their cards. It's like source is saying you are gonna be a wish fulfilled to somebody. They're gonna be a wish fulfilled to you, because all of a sudden it's just gonna feel like a complete breakthrough. Like, oh my God, like why didn't we talk sooner? Like, what was holding us back? Like, what? So I don't, yeah. I'm looking at the King of Swords here. Somebody's going to pray for wisdom. Like, God, give me the wisdom to say, what am I not saying? What am I not seeing? What is going on here when I look at the cards? And so, but that's kind of what it is. It's kind of like you and somebody are down to earth. Y'all are relatable. So, here we have the, 10 of Pentacles. And like I say, somebody's going to feel like a whole new lease on life. That's what it's going to feel like for somebody. It's like a whole new lease on life. Like, wow. As things are just going to flow. They just going to flow, right? And so, and then it's going to feel like that in a new and exuberant love relationship for somebody. All of a sudden, somebody's going to feel like they're, like I said, a whole new lease on life. New romantic relationship. Somebody gonna be like asking questions while you sitting there talking on the phone with the person before you even meet them. Somebody's gonna start asking questions like, okay, what was your last relationship like, and what happened, and so how'd you get along with their family? I mean, like, the questions are just gonna roll off your mouth, just like you sitting there reading a script off a sheet of paper. The ideas are just gonna flow. That's how you're gonna write a book. That's how you're gonna write a screenplay. It's just gonna start pouring out, because somebody had to break away from what the people's judgment of them. Like, what are they gonna think? What are people gonna say? Somebody just had to get past that. That's when you're gonna see that the abundance mindset coming through. Like, okay, I need to get away from certain types of people. They have been limiting my mindset. I don't know why I'm walking around with blindfolds on. I couldn't even really see that these very energies I was connected to was sabotaging my money. Like, I couldn't even believe. I can't. That's what somebody gonna start seeing. Like, I was doing an injustice to myself, and so that's what somebody's gonna start seeing. And that's what I have for you all. So somebody was doing an injustice to themselves with their money, love life, friendships, everything. Just like I said, wanted to be accepted. But that's what I'm seeing for you. I will see you all in the next reading, and it's time for that levee to break. It's time for a whole lot of blessings to flow through, and that's what you're going to start seeing. That's what I have for you, Cancers. I'll see you all in the next reading. Bye.